I guess we'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on Cosmic Chaos, and we have Iceman going for the turkey and Sakuragi looking to stop it. All the players are coming down through. It's Miss Frushipante. Thank you very much. All the players are coming out to the center of the vortex opener. Who is going to come out with that lead? Looks like the players are starting to rub up on each other. Frushipante and Shesumi getting a little too friendly there. Sakuragi and Lady Tara trying to get through. Sakuragi trying to make the jump here. And it looks like Sakuragi's already making a move, trying to take away the victory from Iceman. And Iceman's holding their own for now, but Sakuragi is right behind, trying to get on the inside of Iceman. And I cannot make these things up, ladies and gentlemen. These two are going at it at the center of the vortex opener. Jack and Mystical trying to get in and break up the two. And it looks like Iceman's going to get the better line as they come out of the line. Here comes Shesumi trying to dip in. Rogue Force trying to dip in. And I think it's going to be Iceman, but it could be Rogue Force. No, it is going to be Iceman coming around in first place, and Iceman is going for that turkey, ladies and gentlemen. Rogue Force in second place, looking to overtake as they come across these pistons. Sakuragi in third. Sakuragi hot on the heels of Iceman. The narrative is just too perfect. Rogue Force in first place, Iceman in second, Sakuragi right behind in third. Glorious Specialist overtaking all the other players as they try to get through in first place, but Iceman's going to take the momentum away from Glorious Specialist, and Iceman right back into first place, and Iceman is going for that turkey, ladies and gentlemen. Iceman through on the left-hand side of the double boost, or the boosted double loop, trying to hold first place with the Glorious Specialist right behind pace for base. On the right-hand side, nobody there, and we got Sakuragi coming around. Rogue Force, Shesumi also trying to make their way through. Jack and Mystical making their way on the line. Glorious Specialist getting ahead of Iceman as they come across those blisters, but it looks like Iceman has a better line across those pistons. Rogue Force falling out of the the Walk of Faith. It looks like they did not have faith, and they're not going to be able to finish this race. Iceman not able to get out of the exit on that cheese grater. Sakuragi falling through the Walk of Faith as well, and it looks like Sakuragi has completely backfired here in their attempt to stop Iceman. Glorious Specialist through on that boosted double loop, number 2, trying to get through in first place, but now that they get through the long and winding track of pistons, Lady Atara also falling through the Walk of Faith. No one has faith anymore. What is going on? Iceman making their way through the second boosted double loop, trying to hold second place for now, and a chance to catch up to the Glorious Specialist depending on how those pistons work out. Shesumi now in third place, Grimmust in fourth place, Frushipante in fifth place, Dragon Mystical having a lot of trouble with that piston plan in sixth place in the back, and now we're going to keep our eyes on Glorious Specialist and Iceman as they battle it out for first place. Glorious Specialist trying to get around these pistons, but not a lot of speed to be had, trying to get around these pistons on this helix and hold first place for now, but here comes Iceman trying to get around that helix on the right hand side in second place. Glorious Specialist trying to get through. Will they be able to get around these pistons? It looks like they're good. They've got a pretty good lead on Iceman now as they come down to the bottom of the funnel. Will they be able to get through this funnel and through this mystery tunnel, or will they be lost into the emptiness of space? We're going to find out in just a moment. Shesumi in third place, making her way around the helix. Grimmos tripling up on the piston, now back in fourth place by a full helix. Frushipante in fifth, Dragon Mystical in sixth, but Glorious Specialist already coming across the mystery tunnel. Can they stick it? No, they're high on the right side, but they stick the landing, and Glorious Specialist through on the right hand side, and it looks like the Glorious Mustache has taken the matters into their own hand, tired of all these meatbags celebrating their victories, and the Glorious Mustache is going to strip the turkey away from Iceman as they go across the line and finish out the race in first place. Iceman completely baffled, doesn't know what to do, not even into the funnel yet, having a lot of trouble on those pistons. Looks like Shesumi overtaking Grimmust on these pistons with a much better line. Into second, or into third place to go, and Iceman trying to hold second place for now, so they can get across this mystery tunnel. Will they be able to do it, or will they be eliminated here and wind up in the emptiness of space? Looks like they have a pretty good line straight to the center, and Iceman not going to pause as they go right into the cheese grater, holding second place, looking to at least finish strong, even if they don't get the turkey. Shesumi, a very wobbly line as they go into the mystery tunnel, high on the left-hand side, high on the top, high on the bottom, but Shesumi falls out into the empty void, and looks like Shesumi lost forever into the emptiness of space. Grimmust and Frushipante now neck and neck as they try to get through. Grimmust just barely ahead of Frushipante on the exit of that roof funnel, trying to get through the mystery tunnel. Looks like Grimmust high left hand side. Frushipante also high. Both players bouncing out, and it's all going to come down to the cheese grater. Grimmust trying to get through the left hand side. Frushipante trying to get around as they go through the left hand balance back into the center. Grimmust has a pretty good line. Frushipante missing the exit, and it looks like Grimmust is going to hold it, and Grimmust gets the third place finish. Frushipante has to settle for fourth if they can find the exit here, but Jack and Mystical come up from behind, but Frushipante already finds the exit. They're going to come across these pistons and finish out the race in fourth, and Jack and Mystical going to have to settle for fifth, but at least they survived. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Glorious Mustache puts an end to the try of the turkey by Iceman, but Iceman still finishing strong in second place. We have Spoo number 9 and Dracula Mystical number 10. We could have a showdown on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Rogue Force, Dracula Mystical, Shesumi and Iceman on the right-hand side. Spoo dipping over to the right-hand side as well, trying to catch up to Dracula Mystical, and I think they're going to go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Pizza and the Glorious Mustache on the left-hand side, all coming down these gutters. No player able to find a straight shot yet. Shesumi has a pretty good line as they come to the top of the elevator, but can they find the dismount? Yes, they do. Right into the sorters, trying to get around into first place, and Shesumi has a beautiful line, trying to hold first, but they're stumbling a little bit here. Pizza trying to get through. Rogue Force trying to get through, and Rogue Force coming out in first place, and Rogue Force said they were going to quit if they didn't do well, but they're already in first place as they come down to the center track. Shesumi trying to get ahead, and they're going to be just barely ahead as they come down the center track. Pizza on the left-hand side. Spoo coming down the center track. Looks like Dragon Mystical, Glorious Specialist, and Iceman all on the left-hand side as well, trying to get that skip on the circus cannon, and that's going to be a very interesting landing for these four players. Looks like Chesney, Ropeforce, and Spoo in the center track. Pizza sticks landing on the funnel on the left-hand side. Getting down into that elevator. Here comes Dragon Mystical and Iceman. Dragon Mystical go for the skip, but they've missed it. Iceman goes for the skip. Skip it on top of the track. Going across a little too much speed for Iceman to handle. They've been eliminated as well. So it's going to be Pizza, the glorious pushers on the left-hand side, with Chesney pretty far behind. Spoo stumbling on that divide is going to have no momentum, back into 5th place now. Ropeforce on the right-hand side in 4th place. Chesney in 3rd place with the glorious pushers in 2nd. And Pizza in 1st place. So good to see Pizza on top. Coming around on that right-hand side of the near or far-hand side of the divide. Going down through that triple helix and into the bottom track. Looks like it's going to be the glorious pushers heavy helix behind in 2nd place. Ropeforce on the right-hand side looking to get through in 3rd place as they go to the bottom track on the right-hand side. Chesney come through onto the left-hand side on the top track. And Spoo just now getting out of the elevator on that left-hand side. Pizza on the bottom track on the left-hand side trying to get through this water wheel as quickly as possible. Can Pizza do what it takes to hold that 1st place victory, or will they get overtaken by the glorious pushers at the end? Looks like they have a pretty good line through the water wheel coming down across the moguls. Can they survive the cheese disintegrator? It's going to be a close one for Pizza as they come down across the line. The glorious pushers coming across the moguls now. Pizza trying to get through his cheese disintegrator. Looks like they're having a little trouble in the middle. They've dodged all the pistons, and it looks like glorious pushers went for it, but they hit the piston, and Pizza has done it, ladies and gentlemen. A 1st place victory finally for Pizza, where they belong. Glorious Pushers coming across the line in 2nd place. Looks like Ropeforce trying to get through in 3rd place, but they're having trouble on this cheese disintegrator, and Ropeforce has been blasted out. Hope Ropeforce can stick the landing in the wind, but it's going to be a close one. Can they do it? Yes, they do! Ropeforce finally has their day, sticking the landing in 3rd place. Chesney come across in 4th place. Spoo in 5th place, trying to get through on this cheese disintegrator. Looks like Dragon Mystical could not handle the pressure supplied by Spoo, but Spoo gets blasted up by the cheese obliterator as well. Chesney across the line in 4th place. Is Spoo going to stick the landing? No, neither of the leaderboard runners have been able to stick the victory, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Pizza with the victory. What? All right. Let's fucking do this. MrsDemeur, this is your first race on the stream, which means you're subject to the Virgin Curse, ! Virgin or ! Curse, if you want to figure out what that's all about. Otherwise, have some fun. All the players getting in the center of the Vortex Orbiter now. Who's going to get the best bounce off that back wall? It looks like Ayame has a beautiful line, as does MrsDemeur trying to take on the Virgin Curse, and it looks like it is going to be Ayame coming around in 1st place, but Butterbill's going to be right behind in 2nd. Camel Killer trying to get in 3rd. MrsDemeur trying to get around in 4th place. Pizza in 5th. Harbor the 6th. Spoo in 7th. And it looks like Chesney back in 8th place, well out of their way, and that's not looking good for Chesney. Looks like all the players are coming to the center. Ayame has a very good line, and they're going to go right through into the center, into this double helix in 1st place with a huge lead on the other players. Camel Killer in 2nd. Butterbill right behind in 3rd place, and Butterbill trying to overtake as they come around in the double helix. Pizza in 4th. Harbor in 5th. Is that right? Yes, it is. And it looks like MrsDemeur in 6th, Spoo in 7th, and Chesney way behind in 8th place, but anything can happen on this track. Ayame coming around that 2nd double helix as they go around into the level 1 speedwasher with a good line on the right-hand side, but they missed the hole, and here comes Camel Killer, Butterbill from behind. No player able to get through yet. Pizza Harborth and all the other players are coming up from behind. Who's going to get through first? It looks like this is going to be MrsDemeur making a break for it. MrsDemeur is going for it, ladies and gentlemen, taking on the Virgin Curse and all the other racers on the stream. But they're going to get a very bad bounce as they go into the collection bin, and this is going to give the other players a chance to catch up from behind. Ayame trying to get through, but it looks like MrsDemeur got a better bounce off a Spoo with a physical play, and MrsDemeur is determined to break the Virgin Curse here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ayame retaking 1st place. They go straight through the level 2 speedwasher. I can't believe my eyes. Oh my goodness, Ayame right into the level, or into this, oh my god, the cameraman, please. Right into the double helix with a perfect run through that level 2 speedwasher on the right-hand track. Ayame coming out of that double helix now in 1st place. MrsDemeur a full helix behind in 2nd. Spoo right behind in 3rd. Pizza in 4th on the right-hand side as well. Harworth on the right-hand side having a little bit of trouble with that level 2 speedwasher. Camel Killer and Butterbill on the left-hand side. And Chesney, what the fuck are you doing? God damn it, Chesney. Ayame already through the level 3 speedwasher as they come down to the tridecal side well ahead of the other players. It looks like they've retaken the victory away from MrsDemeur for now, but they still have to stick the landing in the wind bin coming across these colanders. Spoo in 2nd place. MrsDemeur in 3rd, still trying to take on the Virgin Curse. Pizza in 4th. Chesney in 5th. Or no, what? How did Chesney get into 5th place? I don't even know. I think that's completely wrong. Other players are still in the Vortex, or into the helix there. Ayame through on the right-hand side, Spoo on the right-hand side, MrsDemeur on the left-hand side. The Windmin's moving in position. Can Ayame get the pin bounce into the center? Will the Windmin stay there? Will the Ayame be able to take that victory? No, it moves out of the way. Ayame's fallen. MrsDemeur hits the victory, and they get the finish, and MrsDemeur breaks the Virgin Curse as all the other players fall to their death. Pizza finishing in 2nd place.